Right, so this continues again. Even after I said I'd upload something last week, and I didn't. But I have to get this done. Now, I've just realised that this isn't even the paper I'm starting with. So, put it over here. Right, what was I gonna start with? Oh yes, being in line. Right, so this is still as it stands right now. Week 4, everything went up, but I'm at 741, Anton at 733, and then the rest 728, 689, and 595. So no change there. Right, the boards. Ham's changes drastically with 39 because there was no speciality there, and the others remain the same. LET's ballroom went up to 29 after it was 28 average. It was Jade's first speciality, so that's just a 31 added on to the average. James went up to 28 after being on 24 for his ballroom. Tony has went up to 24 because he scored his best. Fleur has now really pushed her speciality up by going up to 33.5 after being on 29.5 or 29 the previous week. Will has his Latin went down because it was originally 34 and now it's only 28.5, so hopefully that'll change. LES is his first speciality, which got 30. Molly Latin went from 31 all the way up to 33. Helen got her Latin up to 28. Matt Latin went down from 22 to 21. Tyler's speciality has went from 22 to 30 to 32.3. So that's continually going up. Latin's still on 31. And Kim has got her Latin up from 23 to 27.5. So most people are going up. So that brings me to the worst score from the judges. Tony's still on 15, Hams is on 24, because I made a mistake with 23. Will is now on 23 for his lowest though. LET still on 21, Jade still on 23, James 22, LES still on 26, Helen's still on 26 as well. Fleur is on 28. Kim is on 23 still. Molly is on, what's that? Molly is on 31 and Matt 20, Tyler 22. So most of these scores, as you can see, aren't changing. So that brings me to, where is it? The best scores from the judges. Oh, right. 35 for Molly, 30 for LET, both have went up. LES still 30. Hams at 39, because that went up. Will 34. Tony went up to 26. Tyler stayed in 38. Fleur's went up to 38. Helen 31 still. James went quite up to 32. Jade went up to 31. And Kim is still on 33. Now, my board's been given a little update. I was originally going to do best score, but that took too long. So these are just my progressive scores each week. There's a couple of changes were made on here. LES 8, Helen 9. So my 4 10s went to Hamza, Fleur, Tyler, Molly. I changed James. I accidentally put an 8 down. I actually meant a 7, which was joint with Matt. And then 8, L-E-T, L-E-S. Kim was an 8. Jabe was a 9. And then Will and Tony were a 7 as well. And then all my 10s. So there you go. They are currently what stands as my scores. So we have a new addition to the average board because Matt is out in 13th. So now we compare the judges' average to mine. So Matt was 20.75 and I give him 24. So again, still proven to be higher. So these are the best and worst scores. So Kay's best ballroom is 21 and 22. We know all that. Richie's, all that. Matt has been added. So his best ballroom was 21 and his best Latin was 22. And for his worst, he got 20 on both. Right, so who I think will leave. So I've been wrong every single week. I keep saying, I said on the first week that Tony and Katya would leave. Okay. Then I said Matt would leave, and then it was Richie. And then I said James would leave, and it was Matt. So, this week, I'm going to say Ellie and Johannes, because I'm not too sure about her theme, you know, doing a tango to Casualty. It's a bit stupid. It's really stupid, and well, actually, I think Will has got the worst song choice, but I don't know. I think although Ellie's good at ballroom, so really, I really don't know who'll go. So it's just, I guess, I doubt I'll be right. So I think another name is going to be being added there. So these are my top and bottom predictions. So last week I guessed Molly and Tony, and I was wrong with Molly and wrong with Tony. And this week I'm guessing them again. That might seem stupid, but I actually think with the dances and choices being given that they will. Although I've forgotten about Fleur. Well, I'll go with Molly. But I definitely think Tony will be at the bottom. So that brings me on to 40s and 10s. So it's some BBC specials. So they're all doing themes and stuff, which could be a disaster. There might be no 10s. But this would be my choice going by the dances. I think Molly should get 10s. Hamza could because he's great at ballroom. Tyler looked pretty decent, and Fleur, out of all the dances, I think she could do a jive as being the one. And for a 40, I think that'll be getting ticked again. Right, now the biggest part of the time, the winner, because this is really the bit that matters the most. And then I still haven't filled out who I want to win. However, I'm starting to get a bit of an idea who I'll write down. So, every week I've guessed Molly. However, after the reaction of last week, I think Hamza and Jovita could be in with a chance. So I've given them, right now I think they might have picked Molly, but if that's a one-off, then possibly not. But we will have to wait and see. So we'll soon find out if I'm right. We'll soon see if any of these change. This was quite interesting because actually a lot of it went up because last week was really high. So that's good. So yeah, my completion or completion, my thing is continuing on, and I like the fact it's looking different every week. So that's that.